Hi guys, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on. So many people literally sent me your snap, like these emails, holler at me for an interview. Do you know what? I was a bit like, okay, what's this girl gonna be like when she comes on? I think we even made a couple jokes in our group chat, like we should have security, because every time I see you, you are on literally a madness. Is because I've spoken to you a little bit before we started filming, and this is not the vibe that I get from you. You seem very calm, you seem very collected, you articulate yourself well to me just now, and I'm not gonna lie, I've seen you on the gram and I thought, why does it have to be, number one, why does it have to be a black girl? Why does it have to be a black girl with her wig off in her hand, running on the street, shouting at the camera? Why does it have to be that? Why is this girl perpetuating what people think of black women already? And it's like disappointing, do you get what I mean? When I spoke to you today, I had this preconceived thing of like, when I go in, she's probably gonna be like, maybe a bit standoffish, but you've been very polite, you've spoken like normally.
Yeah.
So is it, the only thing that I can think of, is it an act? Because you know it will make you go viral.
I think the thing about me is, I think people know that I've got a temper. Right. And which is very bad, because I don't know how to control it sometimes, which I'm working on that, because obviously we're all human. But it's a thing where I don't know how to not react. And I feel like in that moment of me holding the wig in my hand and I'm going crazy, I think I blacked out and I didn't realize there's so many people here right now that's probably got their phones out recording me.
But then you seem to black out a lot then. Because yeah, it's not like a one-time thing. It's like something happens and then another thing happens. Like I can't keep up with you and how many times you've blacked out, if that's what you're saying.
Because the thing is, I feel like because people know I've got a short temper and I'm a fiery one, and I feel like they're easy to aim at me because they know if I do something to this girl, I'm gonna get a reaction. Right. Which that's something that I know I need to work on, because it's not everything on social media that needs a reaction. More time, I feel like if I don't react to it and I don't entertain it, then it's not nothing that people care about. I feel like people are waiting for my reaction.
But are you scared also, if that you don't react, then you're gonna not have content? And are people gonna still buy into Renee if you don't react?
The reason why I react is because I don't wanna feel like I'm moist or I'm wet, do you know what I mean? I feel like I have to defend myself. That's why I react, because I feel like I have to defend myself. I don't care about content. Like,
yeah, but people
I go on YouTube, that's my content.
How long have you been doing YouTube for? Because when I looked in your videos, it's gone only about 6 months, but have you
been doing 6 months?
So
I started before, and then I wasn't prepared. I was just doing nonsense on it. So I deleted everything, took a break, came back with story times, things that I go through in my life.
But when you deleted your stuff before, was the views low, or and did you think, because my views are not that great, I'm gonna come back now with some controversial, being rowdy type of content?
My views, I didn't have the correct equipment. I was just doing YouTube because I really wanted to do it. I didn't have the equipment or anything, so I didn't know what I was doing. I was in the garden recording. I was just being so messy with it. But then obviously saved up, got myself the proper equipment, and I just planned how I want to do certain things and what I want to talk about. At first, I did one video talking about how my news got exposed on social media, and then it took off from there.
So the first time I came across you, like I said, it was literally you was going to fight somebody and you was talking about abortions and she'd been with this person, that person, you kind of...
I don't remember saying she got an abortion done.
Also, I don't know if you said she got an abortion or there was some sort of talk of abortion or something on there. You said that you've been through that, that's why you can speak on it. Am I correct? You said something like that?
I don't think I spoke about her having abortion. I think something about STI or something like that.
How did that even start?
To be honest, I'm gonna own my wrongs, and no matter what somebody does to you, you should never put their business out there. That's one thing I can say. I should never have done that, and I own that with my hands up. That was just blatantly out of order. But with me, I felt like I was caught in the moment. And because I was in the moment, all I saw was red. So how it started, I went on Instagram Live and I was having a general conversation, wasn't talking about her. And then somebody said something about the girl and was like, would you ever put your hands on her? And I was like, I will never ever put my hands on her, because once upon a time I had love for her. Then someone else joined my live, some other girl joined my live, and she said stuff about her friend that she's always with. And Then I think they saw that, and then they went on Snapchat and they just started going mad. Like, I came off live and I went in my bed because I had a headache. Right. And then 20 minutes later, everybody's like, oh my gosh, look, like my phone was just blowing up. Snapchat was going crazy. Then she was just like telling me to come buck her. I'm at Sux's event.
You have beef with me, come see me. No one wants to come see me. You know where I am. You know where I am. I'm at Sux's event. People have beef with me, but no one wants to fucking come see me.
I'm going to be here till 5 o'clock. You know where to find me. And then I was just thinking, when I saw that, I just went.
So if you say that this stuff only, you literally black out, then why do you record it? Because you've done it all on live. So if you black out, normally a normal person's reaction is you black out, you might go buck the girl, you might beat her up, you might have a fight, and it might be on other people's Insta or other people's Snapchat, but you literally do it on live as you're doing it. So then it does make me think how much of it is because you've blacked out or because you know this is going to be really good content.
I feel like that at that moment in time, seeing her on live and seeing her on Snapchat and it went all viral, I feel like everybody was waiting for what is Renee going to do right now. And like I said before, I'm the type of person, when somebody's violating me and disrespected me, I can't let them have that on me. That's just how I am. I feel like, don't come for me if I haven't sent for you. So the moment you come on social media and you've made the whole world know you've got a problem with me and you're telling me to come fight you, I've now got to let people know that I'm not a prick. This is what's going on, and I'm coming to buck you. So when I went to go buck her and she disappeared and she wasn't there, she went home, it's like...
So are you and that girl cool now?
Nah, I ain't cool with her.
What about you and Michael?
Never.
When my production manager reached out to you, you said you don't want his name to be mentioned, but being ZZ, I'm definitely mentioning his name. So last week we had him on the show, and he basically insinuated that you two have in sexual relationships with each other, sexual relationship, and that I don't know who, either or the other girl, you two became really good friends because
not through him.
Well, he said that one of you was on holiday with him.
Her.
And then that means you messaged her then and said was being nosy for whatever reason, and then you two became best friends.
Not through him.
So how did it happen?
Let me just clear it up because he's something wrong with him. So basically, I knew Michael because through a mutual friend of mine, which is a guy, and he was in a relationship at the time. So me and him were seeing each other.
With the fraud girl?
No, with another girl that worked in Mac.
Oh.
So this was his proper relationship, yeah? So I didn't know he had a girlfriend. Okay. So when he reached out to me, we started speaking and talking. At that time, nothing sexual was happening. I met him in Milton Keynes. The way he portrayed himself to me, it's not the type of guy I know. Like when I first met with him, he sent me £100 to treat myself in Westwood with my friends, and then
Did you use £100?
No, because couple hours later he asked for it back, and I had to transfer the money back. He was going mad.
What?
And so this is what I'm saying. Like he wanted like I felt like with him, he wants to be that guy. Like, yeah, I've got it. Like, I'm wearing name brands on my feet. I'm driving a Range Rover. Like, he likes to portray himself to be that type of person. Like, don't forget I know you. Don't be like that. And I feel like with him, it's like...
So did you know Michael before the whole fraud bay thing?
Before the whole fraud bay thing, because I have a story time on my YouTube channel about him. Yeah, and everybody knows it's about him. Because in my story, I called him Fordy. And on my YouTube channel, like I said, he invited me to go meet on Keynes, and he said to me that the Amigos are going to be performing. I know the Amigos managers. Like, he gassed up the whole thing. So me and my whole squad, we booked our tickets to go meet him. Everything was just a joke. Like, he was like to me, he's going to pay for the hotel. I had to pay for the hotel. Like, me and my cousin had to go halves to pay for his room. People don't seem to understand that this guy is a liar. He's a compulsive liar. Like, I don't understand.
If you kind of knew all of this, then why did you keep talking to him and being his friend? And he said that he helped you a lot with certain things, that, you know, you're still cool with each other now. You still talk to each other. Like, you reached out to him after all of this has happened. So all of this is not true.
All I have to do is just pull up my WhatsApp. It'll be the end of him. Please. He needs to stop, because when it comes to me, I don't have time to sugarcoat and lie about anything. I keep it 100%. I live in my truth. I ain't got time to pretend to be something I'm not, like him. The thing I don't respect as him is that, yes, he's right about me calling his phone, asking for that girl's password. From time somebody's attacked me and that's supposed to be my friend, yeah? And I don't understand why she was going crazy. I need to know in her phone, what made her act this way? So I called him and I asked him, what's her password? He's like, I don't know. On the phone, he's showing that he's my friend. Then you go and call her and tell her Renee's asking for your password. Reason why I don't respect that is that you're coming across as like a little snitch. Like you're